Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to my first video of 2025. Yay! I'm so excited for this year, and I am so incredibly motivated and pumped to do a bunch of projects that I've been wanting to do this year. So, I hope you guys will stay up to date with all the stuff that's going to be going on because it is going to be a lot. If you've seen any of my latest videos, you may have heard me talk about starting a visual novel, which is something that I am going to be working on, and that's probably going to be next week's video, so look out for that. Anyways, in today's video, I am going to be redesigning my Fursona. Please stop the dramatics and hold your pitchforks and your torches, please, okay? I am not, is it bad to say I'm not like a furry? But I'm making a Fursona. I don't know if a furry means somebody who's wearing the suit or somebody who just enjoys making like a personified animal version of themselves, if that makes sense. But that's what I'm doing. I'm making a personified animal version of myself. And I have done this in a video before, this video right here, and this is how it turned out. I did a goat last time, which was cute, but she's outdated and I needed something different. So I was experimenting with a deer this time because I asked around and people were like, yeah, you should do a deer. In fact, my mom suggested that and I was like, yeah, you know what? That would be cute. But deer are very, very difficult to draw and like stylize, at least for me, because drawing animals or animal-like things is really not my strong suit. But you want to know something that I'm very familiar with, and that is a lot easier, and that's a lot more popular? Cats. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a cat, and you'll see me swap over to drawing the cat version in just a second. It turned out a lot better than the deer ever could, even on my first pass, which I'm not happy with my first pass, but my mom said that she liked it better than what I ended up sticking with. I don't know, you can let me know in the comments which version is your favorite. The first version was definitely more finished, and what I ended up going with is a lot more sketchy and loose, which is what I prefer doing the most. As you can see, I was really trying to make this deer work, and I was trying like different hairstyles because I didn't want to do my exact hair on it because I thought it just distracts from like the deer silhouette. But I wanted to experiment with a few different hairstyles. As you can see, I keep going back and forth between different things, and it just wasn't working at all. And here is when I finally decide to switch over to doing the cat idea. I made a big board on Pinterest with some different artists' personas for a lot of inspiration because I definitely could not have designed this like going in completely blind. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have looked at pictures of real cats as well because I know the anatomy is probably really, really whack on this. But I guess it doesn't matter because I wanted to lean more human than my last design, like my last persona, which was the goat. So, the goat. That makes it sound like I'm... Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even remember what I was trying to say, but I wanted to go more human with this design, and I feel like this first pass is too much cat, and I think the end result is more human than this one. So there's not really much else to say about this. It was pretty smooth designing this, and it was a lot of fun, and I am kind of obsessed with drawing her. Now I'm starting on the final version, and for this one I wanted to kind of do a perspective pose. I was really inspired by this one drawing I saw on Pinterest, but I unfortunately cannot find the drawing anymore. But basically it was a character in a pose very similar to this, but I kind of tweaked mine just a bit and made it not as extreme as the one I was looking at for reference on Pinterest. But yeah, I am so obsessed with how this turned out. I feel like it has so much more personality than the first one, which I guess is kind of like all in the pose. The first one is a very static and stiff pose, and this one is much more expressive and has way more personality, and I love it so much, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I actually made this my profile picture over on Instagram, which if you want to follow me on there, it's at Echo Isn't Okay. I even posted the full quality version of this piece on there, so if you want to see that, go check it out. I decided to stick with the same colors as the first design because I really like how I did the patterns, like the stripes on the arms and then the darker bits along the nose bridge and on the chin and like on the nest down to the chest, on the neck down to the chest, and then obviously the same hair color because I wanted it to match my current hair. um but yeah, this is pretty much how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a great start to your new year, and I will see you all next time. Bye.